Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Go, let's go to Thizzle Mountain. You gonna come, then come to Thizzle Mountain. You gonna.
This is Wame TV, Team VP, MR.NUTTz Productions, RichardMansWorld.com, and I am here with the lovely Avery Jane. Hey Avery, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm blessed. You look incredible.
Thank you.
How long have you actually been in the industry?
1 year and 8 months.
1 year and 8 months, and you're out of
Los Angeles.
LA, lady.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you. How tall are you?
5'1".
5'1".
Mm-hmm.
What type?
That one matters.
Yes, it does. Your brand, the things that you shoot. You're getting infamous for doing a lot of different things. You're not just one trick pony. You do a lot of different productions. What do you enjoy doing the most?
The most? I mean, I enjoy more hardcore stuff. Literally anything that's a little more hardcore or different.
Okay.
So, anything from the fetish content, the extra messy stuff, the hardcore anal stuff. I also shoot like bi and trans content, so I kind of just make sure I get everywhere and do everything.
I find that interesting. I'm going to tell a story about our group, and this is probably one of the biggest mistakes that we ever made. We were doing an event, and this big name female talent wanted to work with us, and we had a guy that was coming over that did bisexual content. And this girl threatened not to work with us if we didn't pull the plug on this guy because he worked with other guys.
He's a crossover performer.
Yes.
There's a lot of stigma against them.
And
against us, I should say, at this point.
yes. And the decision was left up to me. And I made the wrong decision because we wanted to work with that girl so much that we canceled that guy. And a year down the road, I felt so bad, and I know I made the wrong decision, that I reached out to him and I apologized.
Yeah.
Because it was wrong. This industry...
We need more of that.
Yeah.
We need more of that self-accountability.
Exactly.
And learning.
Yeah, I was wrong. And if you didn't want to rock with us because we rock with people of that nature, go kick rocks. Because this industry is so big, and we're already under the microscope. People are already discriminating against us. What do we look like discriminating against each other?
Exactly.
It's really bad. It sucks. And like you said, accountability. We have to be accountable to each other and lift each other and work with each other. As long as you got a clean test, I'm good.
Exactly.
His test is clean. So what fucking difference does it make? You don't even know what he's doing in his personal life. So what the fuck do you care what he's doing on camera? As long as his test is clean, he's good.
And see, that's why I like to kind of test the industry and test everyone that I work with, because I do so much of everything, and I do crossover.
Yes.
And a lot of my content is, very straight content.
Yeah.
So, I do the thing where I'm like, okay, I put out a trailer, put out a post with, a trans threesome or something. And then immediately after I'll retweet that, and then I'll retweet my scene with you, or there's a lot of men who want to work with me and they find me attractive and they want to work with me.
Yes.
And then they'll be like, ooh, I saw that bi stuff you did. And I'm like, exactly, I did. So are we fucking or not? You gonna let that video stop you from fucking me right here, right now? No? Good. So we don't have a problem with bi content, huh?
Exactly.
So I'm just trying to challenge everybody.
Well, that's a good challenge. And like I say, I realized the mistake that we made. And I wanted to change it. But now, being in the position that you're in, when you have a platform, a lot of people are following you. You have a voice. People are listening to what you're saying. And when you say something negative, they're going to reiterate that. But when you say something positive, they're gonna reiterate that too. I know that I do a lot of cuckold shooting. You know, cuckolding is a big one for me. But you know, some people want you to cross that line. Some people want you to come up to the, hey, but this is what I do. This is what I'm comfortable with. So you have to define what you're going to do, make your stance, and stick with it.
Exactly.
Stick with it.
All the time. Because to me, the worst feeling is regret. It's seeing work you've done that you're not proud of and that you didn't want to be a part of, and being like, oh, I wish I had boundaries then, or I wish I'd like stood up for myself,
Yes.
or my brand, or my own personal beliefs. So that's a big thing for me, is just to make sure that I like know my own boundaries and like stick to that. Because there's a lot of stuff that I won't do. You know, I do hardcore content, but I won't do race play, for
Right.
instance. That's
Right.
just not me.
Right. We mentioned the word brand earlier, and you just mentioned that word as well. Kind of describe or explain to the consumer or to whoever's watching what a brand is. What is your brand?
What is my brand?
Yes.
My brand is me. My brand is just me. It's who I am. It's my personality. It's what I like to do and enjoy in my personal life that I then bring into my content. It's my creative ideas. It's my own personal beliefs out in the world. You know, my brand is hardcore. My brand is kinky. My brand is inclusive. My brand is, you know, it's me and my personal beliefs.
Your brand is real.
Yeah, my brand is real.
Yeah,
It's hard to even say I have a brand, because
exactly,
literally I just do me.
Yeah, because you're not.
Like, if you notice my logo, I don't even have like a picture, an image, a logo. My logo is just Avery Jane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the scarlet letter A, because I'm a whore. And that's my brand.
Is that what that's for? I never caught that.
It's scarlet
Avery,
letter A.
you're nasty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scarlet Letter is one of my favorite books.
I didn't know that. It is a great book, isn't it? Okay. And speaking of books or anything else outside of this industry, tell us something that we might not imagine about you.
About me?
Yeah, something that will throw us off. It's off. We wouldn't think that Avery Jane would do something like this in your real life.
Like, I feel like everything I do, everyone kind of expects it. I just be wild and I'm like, I don't know.
Any secrets? Like, do you like, you know, like maybe secretly dream that you're having sex with like Elmo or anything like that? Have you ever had sex with Elmo?
I haven't had sex with Elmo yet.
Have you done cosplay? No Elmo?
No Elmo. I haven't done too much cosplay stuff either.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I mean, one big thing for me is I like food. I like to eat. I like food, and anytime I can get food in content, it's kind of fun for me, because I like to eat and fuck at the same time. Like, I'm kind of silly about
Now see, I wouldn't have never guessed that. So like,
because those are my like two passions. I like to eat and I like to fuck.
so like, could I be like behind you and you like eating a bowl of oatmeal? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I saw a porno one time.
Let me stop stroking in the chair. Okay, I'm back. I'm just getting in.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I saw this porno one time where they gaped a girl's ass wide open with a speculum, and then they put Fruit Loops in it and milk, and the two other talents were like eating the cereal out of her ass. And for me, that was everything. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, ugh. And then by like the third or fourth time in a row I watched it, I was like,
The third or fourth time in a row.
you know? I was fixated on it.
I could see Fruit Loops. Yeah.
I like the food play with the sex.
Yeah, I can see the Fruit Loops. As long as it's not a soggy cereal, I can do that. No Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
Or the Lucky Charms.
It
Fruit
has to
Loops.
be like the right shape and everything, but
Yeah.
I don't know, I think food's fun. I like to eat when I fuck. I like to like sit in food. It's called sploshing.
Yes.
I
yes.
love sploshing. I like to play in food. I like to
Wow.
sit in it. I like to like, I used to, every year one of my friends would have a clown birthday party and we'd all dress up as clowns and do like pie fights.
Wow.
Anything like that where I can just get messy with food is fun.
You're nasty.
I did a video with AJ Fresh where he fucked me in a pizza. Like, we were eating the pizza, I'm feeding him the pizza while he's fucking me from behind. We get on the floor and he's fucking me while I'm like, my face is in the pizza. I was like picking it up with my toes, just to do it.
You know
Like
what,
while
that-
he's fucking me, I have pizza in my
That
toes.
sounds like something AJ Fresh would do.
He was such a good sport. I was like, look, I have this ridiculous idea.
So that was your idea. Wow. Now
Yeah.
usually he comes up with the outlandish stuff, but that time
That was
it
mine,
You.
and then after I was like, all right, your turn now. Give me what you got. We're gonna do you now. So it was fun. Me and him had fun, like giving each other our weird ideas. And
But isn't that kind of refreshing to find somebody that it's just here. And my thing with AJ, I remember my first time meeting AJ. I'm shooting him, and he's giving this scenario of the video that he wants. He's like, you know, Mr. Nuts, I'm gonna do this, and she's gonna wear these succubus wings, and she's gonna get on top of me, and she's gonna ride me, and then I'm gonna get it to where the wings are like flapping, and I'm like, dude, just stop.
he has a whole vision.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, let's just can we do this video? Because we're on a time frame. And he did the video, and he's like, oh man, let me show you what I got, and he showed me, and I was like, holy fuck.
He showed you.
He's actually making the bitch wings move and everything. I'm like, AJ Fresh, go ahead. Loved it. See, some of us old heads, we gotta see from you, from the new talent. That's why I love working with the new talent so much, because the fresh ideas, you have to infuse that with what we have to get something new.
Exactly. You need the new and the fresh, and then the new and the fresh needs the experience and the wisdom.
Absolutely. The AJ Fresh is the Dorky Darians. I love shooting those guys because they walk their own path. You know, they don't have to be those big muscle guys where I'm gonna fuck the hell. No, they have their own ideas, and they do their own thing. They hold their own. But what I like about them is that they are innovative, very creative, and doing something different than the norm. I hate the norm. I don't like the norm.
It's boring.
It's extremely boring. And it's normal because everybody does it. I don't want to be like everybody else. No, I'm MR.NUTTz. Yeah.
I'm Avery Jane.
Exactly.
We're not doing what everybody else is
We're
doing.
different. You know. So, Avery, I adore you. You're one of my favorite talents to work with, and for the reasons we just talked about it, because you walk your own path. I love the idea that you are a strong woman. Strong. And I mean that. And I love you for it. And thank you for coming and working with us. And tell everybody where they can find you.
You guys can find me on all the social medias. So Avery Jane XO on Twitter, Avery Jane X on Instagram. I'm of course on OnlyFans, Avery Jane. You can search me on Pornhub and X videos. And then I have my personal websites, averyjane.xxx.com if you want to download any of my videos, and allaveaveryjane.com if you want to subscribe and literally watch my entire library of work. Yeah.
I might do that.
It's a good deal. For like $25 a month, you literally get access to like 110 or so videos, all my exclusive photo sets. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Okay, Avery.
You can wink off to my videos all day long.
There you go. Hey, 3 times a day. It's all good. Well, we love having you here in the chair. Thank you. Wame TV, thanks you. Team VP, thanks you. RichardMansWorld.com, thanks you.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, Avery. You are a beautiful lady. Thank you, baby. I'm looking to work with you so much more in the future. Thank you. Peace and...
Let's go to Thizzle Mountain. You